got you! We got you. There's more to come. Clown, thug, crook, criminal.
Yes, and now is your time. It is insane to see some Democrat still coming out to defend him. According to this tweet, even Jack Tapper thinks Bowman's tone and apology are rubbish. OIC can't help but defend. This is what Democrats do best. They get in line, never back down, and they defend their criminals and low IQ representative to the better end. This is insane. I have the video I'm going to play so you can see exactly what is going on. I said it when this first happened that Democrats will still come out to defend this. I'm glad this is coming from CNN. Let me play this video so you can see exactly what is going on. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that.
There was an interesting moment over the weekend when your New York colleague, Congressman Jamaal Bowman, and he's under investigation for this now after Capitol Police say he pulled a fire alarm in one of the House office buildings. Democrats were trying to delay a vote, a final vote on the bill. There he is pulling the fire alarm. He says it was an accident. He thought pulling the alarm would open a door based on the fact that the doors to his right there were locked, and there was a sign that he said he was, I think someone said it was confusing. I'll be honest, it doesn't really make sense to me, his explanation. Have you talked to him? What's going on there?
I mean, listen, I think if you actually do see some of the photos of the signs, I think there's something to be said about the government's about to shut down. There's a vote clock that's going down. The exits that are normally open in that building were suddenly closed.
So you pulled a fire alarm?
So what I am here to say is that House administration and U.S. Capitol Police and Jamaal Bowman are an active, and he's fully participating in saying there was a misunderstanding. But what I do think is important to raise is the fact that Republicans, representatives like Nicole Malliotakis and others, immediately moved to file motions to censure, motions to expel, before there has even been conversations that are finished to even see if there was a misunderstanding here. But what they did do, while they did that, what they did not do was to commit to the same when George Santos was actually found guilty after a thorough investigation of 13 federal charges. He's indicted on everything from wire fraud to actual lying of House investigators. And they have been buddying up and giggling with him on the House floor, and they are protecting someone who has lied to the American people, lied to the United States House of Representatives, lied to congressional investigators, but they're filing a motion to expel a member who, in a moment of panic, was trying to escape a vestibule. Give me a break. And so the idea that there is somehow any kind of equivalence to someone who is actively trying to clear up a situation that he himself admits he's embarrassed. He released a statement last night. He apologized. And they are protecting someone who has not only committed wire fraud, not only defrauded veterans, not only lied to congressional investigators, but is openly gloating about it, is absolutely humiliating to the Republican caucus. And I think that they should really check their own values.
How rush into a different topic? The question they have asked you, you have not even answered it. You are now talking about this person. To AIC, this is not a crime. It is okay for him to do that. The kind of apology he put out, which I'm even going to read out so you can see exactly what he said. It is crazy when issues like this are rising, Democrats will stand up to defend rubbish. It is insane. These are similar crimes compared to what they have been charging January 6 defendant. So when a similar thing happens, people should stay silent. It is time for these people to stop doing this. I have seen this enough to a certain level, I can't even contain it. This is what he sent out on his Twitter account. Congressman Bowman released the following statement. I want to personally clear up confusion surrounding today's event. Today, as I was rushing to make a vote, I came to a door that is usually open for vote, but today will not open. I am embarrassed to admit that I activated the fire alarm mistakenly, thinking it will open the door. I regret this and sincerely apologize for any confusion this caused. But I want to be very clear, this was not me in any way trying to delay any vote. It was the exact opposite. I was trying urgently to get to a vote, which I ultimately did, and joined my colleagues in a bipartisan effort to keep our government open. I also met after the vote with the stagnant at arms and the Capitol Police at their request and explained what had happened. My hope is that no one will make more of this than it was. I am working hard every day, including today, to do my job, to do it well, and deliver for my constituent peace and love. This is the apology he sent out. I believe you saw Jack Tapper. All this apology tone, it is nonsense. He was struggling to block an official proceeding, which is a crime. So he should face the law. Kevin McCarthy recently had this interview. He said it clear. They have been doing this. Obstructions of official proceeding. Democrat would take it up to a level he cannot understand. So he's watching to see what exactly they would do pertaining to his case. Where I see here sitting to still defend him, it is to clearly tell you what Democrats are doing for a very long time. I'm not surprised to be seeing this.
Check it out.
You pulled the fire alarm in a minute of hours before the government being shut down, trying to dictate that government would shut down. I was really appalled of watching Democrats' actions today, to delay it to get to a shutdown. But when we found that an individual elected to Congress would pull a fire alarm, that's a new low. We watched how people have been treated if they've done something wrong in this Capitol. It'll be interesting to see how he is treated on what he was trying to obstruct when it came to the American public. With that, I look forward to your very open and optimistic questions that you have been asking this entire time.
Unlobbied.